Hello and welcome back to the Fodlan mod for Crusader Kings 3. So, last time we took some land off the church and we kind of found out that our plots to get some land in Faerghus were short-lived as they changed their crown law and basically that put an end to it. So what are we going to do now? Well, I think first of all we're going to sort out our internal realm stuff, and then we're probably going to go and have a look at the Leicester Alliance because they're the weakest people who we can attack. So it makes sense. We can't attack Seiros because we have a truce for 5 years, so that'll end in 89. Okay. And we don't really want to attack Faerghus because they're very, very strong. And wait, is this an alliance internally? No, that's actually an alliance externally to the Leicester Alliance, so that means that they have even more troops. So they're not as strong as us, but it would be a very, very costly war when there's a much easier war sitting over here. By the way, Claude's grandfather, dead, so now Claude's in charge. And, well, that's kind of interesting because he married Judith. Judith being somebody you knew from childhood, which is very odd. What's even more odd is the fact that she's 44 and she had a child 2 years ago. Margaret von Regan, who's likely going to be their only child, but inherited the pretty trait. Why I'm interested though is I'm looking to see whether they inherited the crest. We had a child, didn't we? Yeah, and they also did not inherit the crest. Has Dimitri had a child? Yeah. No crest. So I'm wondering whether crests are like an education thing. So you get the crest at the end of your education arc. So you don't know if you have them until you're 16. Or whether like they could be like a mid-childhood thing or something like that. So that'd be interesting to think about anyway. So, the main thing that we need to do here, we might want to imprison this guy for just attempting to murder me. That's kind of like a big one. But before we do that, I want to grant a bunch of vassals to rightful liege. So let's go and do that. So, you should be underneath Bruno. Sounds fine. You should be underneath somebody else. Basically, the only person I don't want to give land to is Volkard, the person who tried to kill us. Everyone else can just have their de jure people. Yeah, that's fine. We're not actually losing any land ourselves, we're just reorganizing our vassals, which is a lot easier to do now, because you can just use this menu. In Crusader Kings 2, this was a major hassle. Here, you just basically go in and click it. I'm just checking. Yes, none of these are actually going to Volkard, so that's fine. Now, this is reducing our immediate strength, but that's okay. The reason why that's okay is it's going to make all these guys like us, which is worth quite a lot to us, really, because it means they're not going to plot against us or any other such things. Not that there's really that much of a faction. Although if there was, we probably just gave away a bunch of those people. Right. Next thing, do we want to imprison the guy who tried to kill us? 100% we want to imprison the guy who tried to kill us. Where actually is he? Oh, you know what we should do first? Disband our troops. There we go. Now we're making money again. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Perfect. In fact, he only holds one county? No, he holds 3. Okay, so he holds this one. What else does he actually have? So that one... Try to figure out where these are on the map. Oh, right, they're all in that area. Oh, okay, I'm looking at the duchy. Yeah, so pretty much just this bit of land, which is actually split up like that. Okay, so it should be nice and easy. Just raise up our troops and beat him up. He has no allies. Yeah, this thoroughly seems like an imprisoned thing. Now, he will say no. If I fail to imprison him, he'll rise up with other disgruntled vassals, which means that this guy is likely to join in as well. Do we care? No. Although, yeah, he won't be the leader of the war, so these guys won't be able to join anyway. But even if they did, do we care? No. He might not join up with them, actually, because I think he'll only do it if they're in the same faction. So, yeah. Right. What's this one? Literist debate. You can challenge this person to a debate about the fundamentals of our faith. Is that because he's a different faith than us? No. I don't know why we want to challenge. We can maybe challenge someone else to a debate. I'm going to imprison this guy. Right, let's go. To my liege, blessings upon you and your house. Okay, was he not in the same house? No, he's in Von Arundel. Okay, same dynasty, different house. It seems that there is no recourse for a dispute other than to settle it on the battlefield. Well, I mean, here's the thing, mate. I'm stronger than you, So, I mean, I'm absolutely fine with this course of events. I think that you may have, you may have overestimated your strength. My vassal, Count Caspar, has had an extramarital affair with his lover, Valentina. It's not that Caspar, is it? No, it's a different Caspar. Okay, cool. A secret exposed. Count Caspar has had undeniable evidence that Angus was fathered by none other than him. Oh no. Okay, well, Caspar's been busy. Right, we're going to send one of these armies. Which one are we leading? Yeah, we're going to go head over there. You, with your sieging ability, are going to head in here. You're going to head there. Go. Right. Send everybody off. We don't really need that many people to join in here. Just checking that guy over there that not joined. Yep, so that's not... Okay, so it must be same faction joining, which is fine. We'll let them just siege. Edelgard is about to destroy this person. We're going to sip some tea because I don't know who that person is, and sip tea seems to be the neutral option. I would love to attack you here. I don't care if it's your fort. We're going to destroy you. And, well, we are destroying him. Another tomato shortage. Oh, no. I will import some tomatoes. Right. We've destroyed their men. We actually ended up taking... Wait, that said we took more casualties, didn't it? Ah, maybe not. I thought that said we took more casualties. I'm not really worried about it too much, though. But I thought we took more casualties, but we still won because we had more troops. But I might be wrong there. It would make sense, though, because it was his fort that we were at. While I have come to expect mischief from my son and heir Byleth, his creativity keeps me on my toes. When it is not a prank, it is a brawl, a disgruntled shooter, or Grey's knees from an adventure gone wrong. Never a dull moment. He's rowdy. Alright. Head over here. Let these guys just continue sieging. I see no reason to really worry about it. We'll just keep the army busy and siege. Yep, they're running. We'll head up here, so try and cut them off. Right. Next one. What have we got here? We can ransom this guy? Sure. Why not? Right. And over there, ransom was accepted. They're just sieging some random land. Someone's trying to kill me. Well, I think I have a good suspect in mind. Probably the guy who previously tried to kill me. Growing strong, the weakness that has plagued my son since his birth has finally released its hold on him. Relief washes over me as I see Byleth running around with the other children. Wonderful. Wonderful. Right, they're about to fight. That's good. We won that siege. It's going to send you in there to the next siege. Well, down there to the next siege. Right, we'll continue beating them up. After this, we'll move into the capital. But yeah, this is all fairly straightforward stuff. I don't know where they're retreating to, but I'm going to head over here now with this army. Because it looks like they're going into the water, which is completely just not necessary. We'll sip some tea with Finn, because I don't know who Finn is. The Omen. A local mystic insisted on seeing me, and upon being brought into my presence, she started wailing. And is that blood on her hands? The signs are not in your favor, my lady. I spilled the intestines of a hen, and the blood showed me your future. It's dark and full of death. Oh, okay. That means that somebody's trying to kill us, by the way. That's one of the things that you can get from a scheme event. Yeah, it's got very low success chance, but I believe that bad omen increases it by 10%. In fact, I could probably check, right? Oh, it doesn't tell us. Unknown factors. That makes sense. You could probably identify some people based on that. I'm wondering whether they're just going to go to my capital. It really doesn't matter. I'm not going to pay money to chase them. Right, head over here. And just continue sieging. Right. Oh, something popped up and then disappeared. We're going to get a reasonable amount of war score from this one. Send them over to the capital. Are we miss... Oh, we're miss... Which army are we leading? We're unable to lead an army? Why? I don't know why we're unable to lead an army. Oh, no, we're leading this one. Oh. Wait, yeah, one to the guy who was a siege leader. Was he not previously leading one of these armies? No. No, guess not. Guess he... guess something happened to him. Or maybe he was one of these people who was just taken prisoner? I don't know. Guess Petra can lead an army. Although, you know what? We should probably lead that army, and Petra should lead a different army. Yeah. 'Cause I think that your prowess level affects it. I might be wrong, though. I might be wrong. The main thing that affects it is actually having siege units and the siege ability. Otherwise, most of it's not really that important. Let's just go up to the next speed level. Here, so we took the level of prowess there. We can go knight effectiveness up. We do have good knights, so making them better seems sensible. Yeah, just naturally makes us stronger. Oh, we captured his daughter and heir. Could ransom them back for money if we would prefer. So we get 25, we get 100 there. I think it's better to ransom back and to continue the war in terms of pure money. Because even if it lowers our war score down to below max, we're not going to get... We would have to release them at the end of the war anyway, and we're not losing any money while we're at war. This guy's trying to make me like him. Sure, we'll have some stress and make him like us. That's okay. Ransom. My cousin for 25. My prisoner for 15, and then we should be good to go. Nice. A secret exposed. Caspar's been having an extramarital affair. Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, and he's fathered another child. Oh, wow. Okay, well, enforce demands. Greetings, my liege. Peace be with you. I know when I am defeated, it seems I'm left with no choice but to comply with your demands. Now, we are able to hold more land personally, so I'm thinking I'm just going to revoke his titles. I can't revoke his titles, because I do not have a high enough level of crown authority. We can push it up. It means that we lose 10 opinion, but that's okay. I'm going to pass that law. Right, wonderful. I can ransom him back for 92 gold. I don't think I'm going to ransom him back for 92 gold. I think I'm going to revoke the duchy and all titles below. Yes, that seems fine. I'm not known as a tyrant, and he has to accept because he's imprisoned by me. Nice. I'm tempted to just execute. We could just castrate or blind him, I suppose, as well. Yeah. We can also ransom him for 10 gold. You know what? Let's just castrate him and, yeah. We'll just castrate him and then leave him be. There we go. Wait, did that not release him? Does that not release people anymore? Oh, there's probably an event, huh? Too many held duchies. I can get rid of a duchy, that's fine. So what's the Duchy of Hresfelg? So is that the one with our capital in it? No. Where's my land? That's what I really want to care about. So this must be Embar Duchy, okay. And then here's our other land up there. So I give away the duchy but keep the land, I suppose. Yeah. Who's the guy who holds the only other bit of land in here? I think it's one of these two. Yeah, I'm going to give Yingvar the duchy minus the counties. 2 vassals will be transferred. And I will keep my domain. Cool. So he's a little bit annoyed at us because we're holding on to the counties, but that's fine. I'm quite happy keeping the main benefit here, which is all of these, which are now directly underneath us, which increases our total soldiers, and our total soldier problem is sorted. Now, doesn't expect me to give away any of that land. That's fine. Right. Next step. Do we have anybody we want to replace here? Is anyone not a powerful vassal? My spy master isn't, but is Hubert, and he's very good at his job. In fact, he needs to like us more. Why doesn't he like us? Alright, let's click on him here, where I think we're getting multiple things popping up. Liege holds de jure duchy. You hold land? Oh, you do hold land. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna sway him. He probably should like me more. But, you know, let's sway him. That's fine. My Chancellor is not a powerful vassal, so I'm going to replace you with Ferdinand, who is a powerful vassal. Yeah, and that's better because Ferdinand can then get the domestic affairs up, which will then make people like us more. Wonderful. So now we hold more land directly, and we're ready to go to war with somebody else. It all seems that worked out pretty well for us. We could also potentially do some building. Is there any new buildings? Or are there any new buildings? Let's see. So we have that Embar Opera House. Is there anything else we can build in Embar? No, so these are all the exact same, I think. These are all the exact same. Okay. Which one brings us in the most troops? Also, the nice thing about these... oh, I thought we were going to have low... Yeah, okay, like this one. We do have low control, but that should be trending upwards thanks to our Serve the Crown. Actually, that means it's mine... Oh, wait, I need to wait a day. Let's wait a day. Then I can see actual numbers. Castrated. The jailer drags a panicked Volkard into the room. Please, I will do anything you want. His protests are cut short, as is something else, as the jailer gags him and ties him down to the table. Oh, Volkard, do not fret. I'm not here to take your head, or anything else of value. Your manhood will do just fine. Castrate him, and he leaves the prison. Cool. Right, well that'll solve that problem forever. I'm sure he won't ever come back to cause us an issue. There we go. So now we got Serve the Crown. That's actually trending upwards by 0.4, so that's going to get us an awful lot of money at some point. Embar is our most holding, which is giving us the most value. So it should be the one that I increase the troops on. Military Academy gives us an increase to number of knights. We do have a lot of knights available in our army, so that could be useful. Yeah, we have a lot of knights available here that we're not using. I think, right? Yeah, like there's a bunch of people we could get in as knights who we're just doing nothing with right now. And we have a lot of knight effectiveness, so that's good. This one doesn't matter. This is if we're being attacked and we're not being attacked. Again, like siege weapon effectiveness is interesting. But I'm not that worried about it. Although it could be useful, actually. Jousting grounds must be new because these are all not localized properly. Okay. Interesting. Maybe blacksmiths are new as... Oh, you know what they probably did? They probably altered these. Yeah, and now they're not working properly. That would explain it. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So they're not new, they're just broken. Men-at-Arms maintenance going down? That's actually kind of useful. Then that would allow us to get Men-at-Arms without really any problem. I also like Siege Works. You know what? I'm going to get Siege Works. And I'm going to go buy some Siege things. Oh, these are all new. Okay. So can I see what they do? Yeah, okay. So these are just basically the types from Fire Emblem. But that's all kind of cool. Are any of them good at Siege? Which one's Siege? I can go to these guys. Oh, they're not good at Siege because there are no Siege ones. That makes sense. Bow Knights, very annoying in OP from my experience. In Fire Emblem, I don't know about anything else. And only when used by the enemy are they truly effective. Guessing Dark Knights are better? Like, why are Bow Knights so cheap? Also counters these different classes, so they've added in some new mechanics here. Trying to figure out why the Bow Knights are so cheap. They're not that much worse, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, it doesn't seem like this value is quite right. But maybe it's because they counter things and there are a limited number of counters. Yeah, it seems like Bow Knights are just better. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't really matter because that's not what I came in here for. I want some of these. Yeah. And I'm going to upgrade that to a size 4. Costs us a lot of money to do that, but I think that will help our sieges a lot, which means when we go to war, we can actually just siege down a bunch of stuff. Or like leave a small army behind sieging while we push forward and fight the other armies, and then that will allow us to actually finish wars quickly, rather than what we've been doing right now, which is kind of you sit and you siege for a year or two or something. I think that's okay. Right, an attempt on my life. I throw away my covers the moment I feel something brush against my leg, but the swift movement only agitates the scorpion. Even in a dark room, I recognize the Death Stalker. How's it ended up in my bed? The scorpion's venom spread with a burning sensation through my body, but I called for my physician at once. It was a painful endeavor, but as the sun rose, the pain of the poison was finally letting go. This was undoubtedly the work of that hysterical witch, the Archbishop Rhea. I will make her regret this. Oh ho! So she has just tried to kill me. Well, I think that seems like a great point to end the episode. Who did she marry? She married Yuri. Good choice, good choice. But yeah, I think that's a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.